For some time, I have been considering deleting the X5. Before buying the car, I was looking into diesel deletes. The only issue that makes me kind of hesitant is just being in California. But I do have my buddy's car. He has this Cayenne, it's diesel as well, and he just recently deleted it. So we're gonna have him talk about his experiences with it so far and just everything that was done. So this looks a little bit different from your other daily, so why don't you catch us up on what's been going on so far?
Yeah, I parted out my Honda Fit, sold it recently, bought this the same day actually. It was the cheapest Cayenne diesel in the country actually.
Oh wow.
Paid 12 for it, clean
Nice.
title, lived its entire life in Newport Beach.
Nice.
But yeah, I just got the car back from the shop. I towed it here, it's not road legal. Yeah, did the whole diesel delete.
People probably aren't too familiar with the diesel delete, so why don't you give us a quick little rundown of what was done and then just kind of the overall experience.
Yeah, so diesels, they get choked up a lot by the emissions stuff that's put on them. They actually don't run as efficiently. So for this one, I removed the EGR cooler, which is a known leaking source for coolant. Actually, that's where one of my major coolant leaks was. I also removed the primary cat as well as the DPF, or the diesel particulate filter, as well. And since I don't need those anymore, I also took out the DPF fluid tank as well.
You also have to get a tune to run the diesel delete, so why don't you give us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I went through Malone tuning. Basically, they code the car, gives it a lot more power and torque. Also tune the transmission as well to shift a little bit faster. But the car runs amazing. I noticed my fuel economy went up substantially actually, and has a lot more, definitely has a lot more torque and power, and just drives amazing.
So since you brought up the MPG, what were you getting pre-tune and delete, and then after?
So on the freeway before the delete, I was averaging maybe 30 to 31.
Yeah.
Recently, actually this morning I was getting about 37 to 38.
Oh wow, that's a lot. That's a 7 to 8 MPG difference.
Yeah, just cruising around 60 to 65. Obviously it's a big vehicle, right? It's moving a lot of weight, so obviously if you go beyond that 60 to 65, you don't probably go down.
Yeah, for sure. What are your other future plans for the Cayenne?
Yeah, so I have new wheels and tires being put on this week. So that's exciting. Also going to lift it in a few weeks. Do a full suspension refresh. So I'll probably change out the front, control arms and stuff, press in some poly bushings and whatnot, just to make the car feel a bit tighter. And then just kind of the typical off-road stuff. So skid plates for protection. Do you want to get a nice roof rack?
There's
stuff like that. Yeah.
Sorry, that car pulled up. It's clean though. Yeah. So anyways, you're saying you're gonna do an off-road build. Yeah. So kind of you're gonna do the roof rack, you said.
Yeah.
Lights probably for
lights. I do plan on towing with this as well. So that's the other reason why I bought this.
Why don't you shout out the beautiful shop that did all the work?
Yeah. So my guy Roy, he runs Dirty Work Garage in Huntington Beach. He builds all of my cars, to be honest with you now. So he did all the work on this. He did all the work on my Fit, my E36, other cars in the past. So, shout out to Roy at Dirty Work.
Oh yeah. It's an SUV too. This is clean. Hey man, diesels, they're underrated, especially out here in California, but no, this is great.
Yeah.
And this car is super practical. It has great MPG, it has good torque, you can tow.
Yep. And it also has all the off-road settings.
Oh
here.
yes.
So
looks kind of similar to my little layout.
Yeah, it's pretty capable, it's just
nice.
quiet, it's comfortable, makes plenty of power for what I need.
Oh, for sure.
Honestly, I have no complaints. I used to have a F31 BMW diesel wagon.
Really?
And I really miss it. car.
Dude, that's sick.
So,
It's kind of rare.
Yeah, it was an M Sport package.
Oh
and
my
everything.
gosh.
So, yeah, and after I sold that, I actually was looking to buy a Cayenne diesel, but I just needed a car, so I bought that Honda Fit just out of like impulse.
Yeah.
And now that that's gone, now I have this. So.
And I know it's only been a little bit since you've had the Cayenne, but which one do you like more?
Oh, this one definitely. Like has ground clearance, you know, it's comfortable, it's quiet, does everything.
It's got a lot more space.
A lot more space, you know. So
gets similar MPG, right? Now that it's tuned.
Yeah, that's tuned and deleted. Yeah, it's a great car.
Nice.
I highly recommend a diesel TDI from Volkswagen, Audi, Porsche, or you know, you can get one from BMW, Mercedes. You know, they're all going to perform fairly similar, I think. So, yeah, it's just really your choice.
Oh yeah, you could see faint trails off of my side. But no, this is making me want to delete my X5 ASAP. Do have to handle and finalize the M3 sale, it should be finalized this week. But yeah, no, I'm really excited to kind of get into the X5 diesel platform. I do have some things planned for it, the delete being the first part, and then probably suspension refresh and some wheels. Oh yeah.
This makes me laugh.
No, bro, this is funny, man. Dude, I'm telling you, he's selling me on this diesel delete, man. He's selling me on it, and it's really cool that, you know, it has some like improvement of like MPG and all that. Like it just runs overall better, which, you know, I'm always a fan of. Oh shit.
All that smoke,
dude. Oh my gosh. He's rolling coal over here.
In the Porsche.
Yeah, in the Porsche.